If you're a UK immigrant and you're watching me now, see, everybody, we need to line up and go and beg Auntie Kemi, because it seems as though we have offended the gods. We have done something. There is something we have done. Anyway, she has been dishing out small, telling us things she experienced when she was in Nigeria, police brutality, a police stole her brother's shoe, and all whatnot. But at this point, I think it's beyond that. There's way more to that. And all of us, we need to go on our knees and beg and say, Auntie Kemi, Butwe, Ebelema. It's okay. Reduce the anger. Somebody cannot play with you again. I beg, have mercy, forgive us. Because if Conservative Party should win the next general election, one name, my brother, my sister, my auntie, it is finished.
Not joking. All my guys, them know me.
Hello lovelies, what's up? Welcome back again to my channel. My name is Melissa, and if you're new, please like this video, subscribe, click the notification bell so that whenever I post, you'll be the first to find out. Honestly, I did not want to shoot my mouth in this matter, but man, it's everywhere. It's trendy. Every nook and corner of the UK now is Auntie Kemi, Conservative Party. I'm like, me, I must put my mouth. So if you're wondering who Auntie Kemi is, she's the leader of the Conservative Party. And you know the funny thing, the irony of life, right? Our mom traveled from Nigeria to come to the UK to give birth before the British Nationality Act 1981 was abolished. You know, previously, you can be able to become British citizen by birth. I mean, now you all know it's not possible anymore, except, of course, one of the parents or maybe both of them are British citizens. But if not, then you can't become British citizen by birth. However, Kemi Badenoch, this name, Kemi B, yeah, Kemi B. Kemi B happens to be one of the lucky people that became British citizens by birth. So you can tell that she's like me. She's like you, she's like every Nigerian living in the UK, every immigrant living in the UK, all of us, somehow, we find our way here and, you know, became British citizens, and some of us are still trying to find our way to become British citizens. So one would expect that, okay, she should understand better. She should understand that it is difficult. If somebody like Kemi Badenoch was ruling at the time the mother came to give birth, maybe by now she would have still been in Nigeria, or maybe she would have, you know, become a British citizen by birth. Anyway, you guys, let's just go through what Auntie B is proposing. I would like to state that I don't think she just came out to voice her opinion. I mean, she's a leader, so they've definitely had their meetings and everything. And, you know, being the spokesperson, she came out to deliver this speech. I was discussing with someone just before I decided to make this video. She was like, Melissa, let me tell you the truth. If you were in Kemi's shoes, you would even do worse. Because do you know the position she's in? Do you know what it means to be a prime minister in the UK? If they tell you ban immigrants, you will ban, because power, everybody wants to test that kind of power. And you know, the way she said that, I had a rethink. I'm like, honestly, you're right. In a way, you're right. See, you can't tell what you will do until you find yourself in that position, and that's the honest truth. Anyway, a lot of people are angry. The gods are angry. We have lots of angry children now roaming the streets. Everybody's like, the next election, I will not vote this woman. The next election, never. Labour Party, here I come. LP 75, LP 78, LP 96. People are angry. People are angry all over social media, in real life. Like, I just came out from a gathering, and every corner people were just talking about it. It's everywhere. So let's just watch what Auntie B has to say.
Here's our home. It's not a hotel. It's time to tell the truth on immigration and propose real plans to do something about it. I want to reduce immigration and make living here actually mean something. We need to change the way our immigration system works. So I'm announcing that the Conservative Party is going to do the following things differently. 1. If you want to stay in our country permanently and apply for indefinite leave to remain, the time you have to live here before you apply will increase from 5 years to 10 years.
How do Yoruba people say it? Kemi ma pamina, hey ma pamina, Kemi have mercy. Lawowo egui meraye bele. Auntie, auntie, listen to our cry. Hey, the cry of the helpless and the hopeless. So guys, you know, right, if you're on a skilled worker visa, right, before you can get indefinite leave to remain, you must have lived in the UK, worked in the UK for 5 years. Guys, 5 years. I'm a testament to that. Before I got my indefinite leave to remain, I lived in the UK for 5 years, working so hard, paying my bills, not relying on public funds at all. I pay my tax just like every other noble immigrant, crime-free, you know, just obeying the law diligently and doing my thing. And at the same time, most importantly, I keep renewing my visas, which is expensive, for 5 years before I got indefinite leave to remain. Now, Auntie Kemi wants us to do that for 10 years. Do you know how much visa fees are? It's like these people don't understand how expensive these things are. Because when I was doing my UK versus Canada comparison, I gave Canada a tick for immigration because their pathway is clear. You can see it is clear. I mean, from your country, you can become a permanent resident. Right now, I'm a permanent resident of Canada. I've only visited Canada. I've not even lived there. But here I am with my PRO card. UK can never. They never born you. We all know how strict, how difficult immigration laws are in the UK. Now, Auntie Kemi B is now proposing a 10-year pathway. 10, guys, we're crying that 5 is too much. She's proposing 10. Oh my God. So if she's proposing 10 for skilled worker, how many years will she then propose for students then? People on tier 4 visas. Oh God. Anyway, guys, share in the comment section. What do you think about this? Is this fair? Man to man, woman to woman. Talk to me. Is this fair? Auntie Kemi, is this fair? Let's continue.
2. You will have to be a net contributor with a high enough salary, especially if you want to bring family members with you. And if you've got a criminal record, you're banned.
If you want to bring your family to the UK, then you have to be on a higher salary threshold. I mean, how high can you go at this point? I don't understand, because currently, if you want to bring your family to the UK, you should be earning 38,000. That's the threshold. My brother and my sister in the Lord, how many people earn 38,000 in the UK? Go and check the average salary in the UK. How many people earn 38? People are even struggling to meet that threshold. And now Auntie Kemi is proposing a higher threshold. I mean, I kind of feel like even if you want to tackle these things, why don't you focus on illegal migrants? I think that would be fair enough. I mean, nobody will want people to come into their country illegally. That's understandable. Why are you targeting legal migrants? People that came to this country to fill skill gaps, to fill the wide gaps in skill. People that came to contribute meaningfully to your society, to help grow your economy. They work day and night tirelessly. Why are you targeting them? What's their offense? And then our next point was, if you've got a criminal record, you're banned. Well supported. Even right now, if you've got a criminal record, you cannot be a British citizen. That's understandable. But why would you want to increase the salary threshold? That's not fair.
3. If you've claimed benefits or need social housing, you can't even apply.
If you've claimed benefits at any point, you can't even apply. Like, you can't even think about applying. No, if you've claimed social housing, you know, these council tax houses, are people on visas able to even claim benefits? Except maybe you do that without knowing. That's why you need to be extra careful before, you claim all these benefits. There are some nurseries now that will tell you, oh, your child should be entitled to the 15 hours, like your 2-year-old child, or, those things, the tax-free childcare. Guys, always check. Always go to gov.uk and check if you're eligible. They will ask you to input a lot of your personal details, including your salary and that of your partner. And the end of everything, they will tell you if you're eligible. Please, very important. I mean, even now, I think if you claim benefits, I don't think you'll be able to become a British citizen if you've broken all these laws. So I think it's not bad. It's okay. That's quite understandable, Abby. So right on, Auntie Kemi. We support you on that.
4. We will increase the time before you can apply for a British passport from 12 months to 5 years, meaning it will take a minimum of 15 years to start an application.
Auntie Kemi, leave legal migrants alone. Please, can we all beg Auntie Kemi in the comment section? What is this? What is this? What is going on? What did we do? What's our offense? UK people, what did we do? What have we done? What's our offense? Like, where did we go wrong with Auntie Kemi B? How? So, you know, like when you have your indefinite leave to remain, like myself, I had to wait for 12 months before I applied for British citizen. Now, Auntie Kemi is saying that before you can even get ILR, you will wait for 10 years, which of course right now, depending on your visa, but for skilled worker routes, is 5 years. Now, Auntie Kemi is saying that alone will be 10 years. Now, currently, if you have your indefinite leave to remain, before you can apply for British citizenship, you know, you will have to wait for 12 months. But now, Auntie Kemi is proposing that you will have to wait for 5 years. So that's a total of 15 years. So imagine you came to the UK in your 40s, right? Become a British citizen when you're 55. Oh my God. Okay, someone like me that came to the UK when I was 24. If I would become a British citizen, I will be hitting my 40s. I'll be like 39. Hey, God, Auntie Kemi, God, I beg. This is so funny. I always say this. You cannot be a British citizen more than the main British citizens. Oh, hey, God, oh, you cannot. Hey God. I believe that before you do anything, you must have something in mind. You should have a purpose, your aim. What's the aim? Is it to reduce migration? Because currently the system is breaking. There are a lot of sectors that still need people. There are so many jobs that a typical British person cannot even take up. Immigrants are more than happy to fill those roles. So if you try to make your country unattractive for immigrants, they will go elsewhere. There are other countries, functional countries in Europe, Finland, Portugal, Spain. There's this country that pays up to 3 years maternity leave ahead, because here I think they just pay for 9 months, max 1 year. 3 good years. I forgot the name of the country. There are so many countries with very attractive things in place, but I don't even know why Africans are not going to that country. If it's not UK, US, Canada, you don't want. But trust me, if you make UK very unattractive, this system you're trying to save, it might end up just collapsing, because the skill gap is going to be so wide. You can't even begin to imagine what's going to happen to our dearest NHS if you make this country so unattractive. Because even currently, people are leaving. Because, I mean, you just work, pay bills, but you barely even have enough to survive. And now you want to add, the stress, the burden of becoming a British citizen. Like you want to stretch it to 15 whole years. That's like from 6 years to 15 years. Why would anybody want to come here then? Because you're making the country so difficult and unattractive. Anyway, guys, let's continue.
If you enter this country illegally or outstay your visa, you will be banned from ever gaining leave to remain or a passport. These changes, on top of a strict numerical cap on numbers, will constitute the most robust changes ever made to our immigration system. Lower numbers, secure borders, and an immigration system that finally works for the British people. This is another step in our plan to control our immigration system. If you agree, join us and let's get it done.
It's very understandable. If you come to their country illegally, you will be banned totally. You won't even smell indefinite leave to remain. Or if you outstay your visa, you'll be banned. That's understandable. Right on, auntie. We are behind you on this. This one at least is fair, reasonable. Anybody that is angry with this or this particular point agenda, I don't know what to say to that person, because this is clear. I second that. So yeah, how many of you would be joining Auntie Kemi to get this point agenda done? Let me know in the comment section. So the next UK general election will take place no later than 15th August 2029. So that's like in 4 years. I mean, Labour just started ruling last year, so we have like 4 years to go. So let me know, are you supporting Auntie Kemi with this 4-point agenda? You know the funny thing, right? That there are lots and lots of immigrants in the UK right now, and trust me, I don't really think most people would want to vote her in, especially with this. And even the British people that she might think will support her, they might end up not supporting her. So I just hope, I don't know, it's their country. Anyway, what is their country? It's our country at this point. I'm part of them now. It's our country together. I'm no longer an immigrant. I'm Nigerian British personnel. So it's our country together. Because I mean, me and Kemi, we look alike now. We are from the same place. We are both Nigerian, British. It's our country together. Our points are concise, clear, straight to the point. And of course, I support the part where, if you have a criminal record, you can't apply. If you've claimed benefits, those are really understandable. And of course, I support the notion. So the most ridiculous for me is the 15 years wait to become a British citizen. When there are other countries. I mean, I feel like when you're making things like this, you should also consider there are other countries that are also very attractive. If you make your country less attractive, the people will go there, and you need these people, whether you like it or not. They need us. Before you judge, remember, you don't know what you would do if you find yourself in that position. Power intoxicates. Sometimes you find yourself in a position and, things just change. You start acting differently from, the normal you. But then again, I also like to reiterate that if there was an Auntie Kemi at the time Auntie Kemi was born, she would have not been a British citizen by birth. So we should be considering all these small things, okay, Auntie B. All right, guys, share your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about this agenda? Do you think they are really ridiculous? Do you think they are unachievable? Would you be voting the Conservative Party or LOP 79? We die here. LOP, we die here. Oh my God. Thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. And I will see you all again. Bye, guys.